from sticking his bare finger in the risotto during dinner service,
standing there playing with yourselves. Oh no!
To threatening Gordon Ramsay on the streets.
If I was on the street right now and he came up to me with that same shit, I'd fuck him up point blank.
These are the Hell's Kitchen contestants who destroyed their own careers. Starting with Sarah Horowitz, who branded herself as the ultimate villain of season 2. She didn't just cook poorly, she actively manipulated the competition to destroy her opponents. But before the sabotage even started, she proved she couldn't cook to save her life. In the very first episode, she presented a signature dish that Ramsay called a ball of mush, setting the standard for her failure.
This is an herb-crusted salmon with a peaky toe crab pasta.
The pasta is way overcooked. It's just like mush, just a big ball of mush.
I did the best what I could with what I had. Didn't make him barf it out.
Back in line.
Her most infamous moment came during the 4th dinner service, where she intentionally sabotaged her own teammate Virginia. When Virginia asked for a time on the fish, Sarah lied and said she was ready, but when Virginia brought her Wellingtons to the pass, Sarah revealed she hadn't even started cooking the turbot, admitting in her confessional that she was laughing inside because her sabotage plan had worked.
Closer to the turbot and the tortellini. I'm ready. I'm waiting for your call. Can we start bringing these plates up? I'm ready. Okay. Where's everything else?
Where's the turbot?
Chef, I haven't fired it yet. No, she said that she's ready.
No, she didn't even start cooking it.
She did start cooking it, Chef.
So now you want to start lying.
Her arrogance was just as damaging as her sabotage. In episode 6, she bragged that her rack of lamb was so good she was actually fired from a previous job for it. But when she served it to Ramsay, it was poorly sliced and raw, causing Ramsay to ban her from touching the meat station for the rest of the night.
What the fuck is that? Missy, just what are you doing with the lamb?
I'm learning, Chef.
You're learning?
Yes, Chef.
What do you mean you're learning? What is going on? Are you fucking blind?
No, Chef.
What is that?
This...
In your... What? I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Me neither, Chef.
That is not going anywhere, Missy.
Okay.
Except in the fucking bin.
Yes, Chef.
But her reputation took a fatal hit years after the cameras stopped rolling. In April 2013, Sarah was arrested in Texas for assaulting her boyfriend, who happened to be a local television weatherman. According to police reports, Sarah allegedly punched and kicked him repeatedly during a domestic dispute. It was a shocking fall from grace for a chef who once famously told Gordon Ramsay to kiss my grits on her way out the door.
Yes, Chef. Kiss my grits, Chef.
Your grits.
Kiss my grits.
Good night,
Thanks.
sweetheart.
While Sarah Horowitz destroyed her reputation with a criminal record, Frank Calla destroyed his with a single interview. Frank Calla didn't just lose a cooking competition, he lost his job in the United States Marine Corps because of what he said on camera. He entered the competition with a prestigious title. He was the personal chef to the Commandant of the Marine Corps. But almost immediately, his lack of respect for his female competitors became obvious. Early in the competition, after losing a burger challenge to Ashley, he refused to give her credit, arrogantly claiming she didn't actually beat him.
She only won because I lost. That's not a winner. That's not a winner.
His attitude got worse during a team punishment. While the men were doing heavy lifting, he became infuriated that Manda was trying to organize the team, stating that this specific moment was exactly why he hated working with women.
All day long, Amanda's up there in the truck organizing while, the men are carrying the ice and the wine to the kitchen. Well, she's like a perfect example why I fucking can't stand working with women.
Later, when Manda struggled with a back injury during service, Frank showed zero empathy. Instead of acting like a leader, he called her weak and said that if she were a Marine, he would have sent her home immediately.
Look, Amanda, I wouldn't even waste my time destroying you if you were my Marine. I'd just fucking send you home.
But his career-ending moment happened during his exit interview. After being eliminated, he blamed his failure entirely on the females ruining the team dynamic.
He never had any drama until the females came aboard, and that's when the ship sunk. And that's exactly why I get fucking female Marines and I send them back wherever the fuck they came from.
The backlash was instant. When the episode aired, the Marine Corps took immediate action. Frank was removed from his prestigious position as chef to the Commandant and fired from his post for conduct unbecoming of a Marine. And while Frank Calla lost his career for disrespecting women at the end of his run, Jason Underwood made disrespecting women his entire personality from day one. Jason Underwood didn't need a criminal record to destroy his career. He just needed to open his mouth. From the moment he arrived, he branded himself as a chauvinist pig to millions of viewers, treating the competition less like a cooking show and more like a dating game he was destined to win. He famously declared that winning the show would result in him having pockets full of money and needing to beat off women with a stick, setting a tone of delusion that never went away.
Who won Hell's Kitchen and has a pocket full of money and has to beat women off with a stick, for God's sake.
His disrespect wasn't just talk, it was his entire work philosophy. Before the first service even began, he mocked his female competitors, claiming the only thing he would ever lose to a woman was an ironing contest.
The only thing I'm gonna lose to a woman is like an ironing contest.
But his career-killing moment came later when his team was punished. While the men were prepping, Jason sat down and refused to help with the desserts. He told his team he wouldn't touch them because he considered baking to be women's work.
I don't have a clue on this earth what I'm doing. I hate desserts. They're tedious. Women can make desserts, you know, it ain't my thing. 5 minutes for the creme brulee, so I have 2 of those in.
Your creme brulee's done already.
No, it's not. That's not cooked.
That's cooked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This attitude caught up with him during service. When forced to work the dessert station, he tried to quit, forcing Ramsay to beg him to stay. He was eventually eliminated for his lack of passion, proving that in a professional kitchen, gender doesn't matter, but effort does.
I'm trying something new. I'm gonna put a little sugar and rub it around the rim and try to get that. And that's what I'm trying to do right now.
You're gonna get some sugar and rub it round the rim.
Sugar, no. Sugar, butter, and the cocoa powder, and try to see if that keeps them from sticking.
And while Jason destroyed his reputation during the show, Matt waited until the episodes aired to drop a career-ending bomb on social media. Matt Hearn was the undisputed villain of season 16, known for his explosive temper and refusal to accept criticism. His disrespect started early. In episode 3, after losing an ostrich meat challenge, he refused to participate in the punishment. He sat in the dorms threatening to quit, telling his sous chef to go home if he didn't like it.
Fuck you. I'm not on that level. You know what I mean? You're not gonna sit here and degrade me every fucking day and think I'm gonna sit here and listen to that shit. I'm not the fucking one.
You feel like you're too cool for this? Go the fuck home.
His arrogance was matched only by his delusion. In episode 10, after failing to follow instructions in a slider challenge, he insulted the guest judges behind their backs. He claimed their opinions didn't matter because they just ran burger joints, despite them being successful restaurateurs.
Is this a slider?
To me it is, chef. To you it's not.
If I asked you for a lobster roll, would you do me a slider?
What a fucking slider it is.
Just what I want to know in your mind, because you're not going to convince these experts that that is a slider.
I'm just in a different realm and I like to do things differently, so this is just a part of me on the plate.
Did your team know you were doing this?
Yes, chef. What the fuck do they know? That's why they're running burger joints.
But his most infamous on-screen moment came during the very first dinner service. After serving raw scallops, he refused to take accountability. Instead, he screamed at Ramsay to look at the cameras to prove it wasn't his fault, a move that nearly got him ejected on the spot.
I kept telling him, no, you can look at the cameras in here.
Cameras? Wow. Come here, you. Come here. Look at me. Just look at me in the fucking eyes. Fuck the camera. Unfold your fucking arms now. And don't give me a fucking scallop unless it's cooked perfectly. Do you get it?
Yeah, I understand.
Look at me. And fuck the attitude. Cook it or fuck off.
However, his true career destruction happened off camera. After the show aired, he got into an online feud with Hassan Musulmani, a contestant from season 15. The argument turned ugly when Matt posted a private message telling Hassan to go back to the gas station, a racist stereotype that shocked the fan base. He didn't stop there. After being eliminated in episode 10, he threatened physical violence against Ramsay, stating in his exit interview that if he saw Ramsay on the street, he would f him up.
And everything else I do flawlessly. And then I go home when everybody else fucks up every fucking night. If I was on the street right now and he came up to me with that same shit, I'd fuck him up. Point blank.
By the time the season finale aired, Matt had been effectively blacklisted from the reunion, proving that while a villain edit can be overcome, blatant racism and threats of violence cannot. While Matt Hearn destroyed his career with hatred and racism, the very first winner of Hell's Kitchen destroyed his through a tragic spiral of addiction. Michael Ray was the original Hell's Kitchen prodigy. He dominated season 1, proving he wasn't just a great cook, but a brilliant strategist. In one of the most famous moments in the show's history, he actually sabotaged his opponent Ralph during the final service by forgetting the crab in the risotto on purpose, just to see if Ralph would catch it.
Trying to see how many can go without having crab in them.
What are you talking about?
It's my risotto. I wanted to make risottos the whole night without crab. I was just seeing what I could slip past Ralph tonight.
Michael had Ralph look stupid and took him down big time. That was an interesting lesson.
When he won, he had the world at his feet. Gordon Ramsay was so impressed that he offered Michael a prize that has never been offered since. A mentorship in London to work alongside him and become a world-class chef.
There's no loser. You know, Michael just happened to win.
For the first time, I feel like I'm in control of my own future. I've proven myself to myself, and that's important. I think that I really earned the right to be the head chef that I know that I am and that I am now, that's for sure.
But Michael made a choice that changed his life forever. He turned down the London offer to stay with his family in the US. After the cameras stopped rolling, instead of becoming a culinary superstar, Michael spiraled into a severe drug addiction. He lost his restaurant, his wife divorced him, and he eventually ended up homeless, living under a freeway underpass. He went from being Ramsay's first protege to losing everything. While he has since recovered and remarried, his story serves as a tragic reminder of how quickly a Hell's Kitchen victory can turn into a nightmare. Michael Ray lost his career years after winning, unlike Janelle, who lost hers before she could even start. Janelle Witt was a powerhouse in season 11. She was consistent, composed, and dominated the final service, proving to everyone, especially Chef Ramsay, that she was the clear choice to run his newest restaurant.
My trout's gonna be overcooked. Guys, keep the tickets together, please, you two. Zach.
Yes, chef.
So it's just stop?
Absolutely.
Then it's a start. It's not the way you should be running it.
Absolutely.
And what's happening is they're just falling apart. The wheels are coming off. You have to get them rallied round.
Yes, chef. All right, guys, let's keep talking. I want countdown.
Her victory seemed perfect. In the emotional finale, she defeated Mary Ponelt to become the champion, securing a $250,000 salary and the prestigious head chef position at the Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill in Caesars Palace, Las Vegas.
Great job.
She had the talent, the title, and the contract, but she never worked a single shift. Before she could move to Las Vegas, she failed a mandatory pre-employment drug test.
But my future lies at Caesars Palace, Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill. I am so ready to move to Vegas, dig my heels in, and get to work.
According to reports from TMZ, she tested positive for cocaine. Caesars Palace, which has a strict zero-tolerance policy, instantly revoked the job offer. While she was allowed to keep the cash prize, she lost the mentorship, the career-defining role, and her reputation. She went from being a celebrated winner to a cautionary tale about how one bad decision can burn down an entire future. While Janelle Witt lost her career due to personal demons, Andrew Pierce lost his reputation by publicly betraying his own family. Andrew Pierce entered the competition as an engaged man, supposedly preparing for his wedding, but on camera, he played a very different game. Throughout the season, he engaged in a showmance with his teammate Heather Williams, flirting and cuddling with her in the dorms despite his relationship back home.
You just do my hair every morning.
You're so needy.
I know.
Andrew and Heather are lovers in love. Ooh, mushy, mushy, gushy, gushy.
Love at first sight.
He didn't just hide it, he admitted it to the cameras. In episode 7, appropriately titled Don't Tell My Fiancé, he confessed in an interview that although he was getting married in a couple of months, he wanted to keep flirting with Heather anyway.
We're laying next to each other.
Me and Heather are friends. You know, we're out here enjoying the moment, and she's a good girl. So hey, am I gonna flirt with her a little bit? Maybe.
Enjoy roll my boob? Not fair.
Sorry. My name's Squish.
You're only on for next time.
Okay.
I get married in a couple months, so it's probably not gonna be a strong relationship.
We love to make out.
Huh? Oh, not right now.
The reality check hit in episode 13 during family night. Andrew's fiance visited the set, and he had to greet her as a loving partner, while Heather, who had been cuddling with him the night before, watched awkwardly from the sidelines.
Andrew, here's your grandma Helen and your girlfriend Leela.
Hi.
he was eliminated in that same episode. In his exit interview, the weight of his actions finally seemed to hit him. He admitted that he felt he had let his son and everyone back home down.
I really let myself down. I feel like I kind of let my son down and everyone back home, so it's a rough feeling right now.
When the show aired, Andrew was labeled one of the biggest villains in Hell's Kitchen history. He didn't just lose the competition, he publicly humiliated his partner and ruined his image forever. Andrew Pierce ruined his image through infidelity, unlike Russell Kook, who ruined his career by threatening violence against his own teammates and being a bully. Russell Kook was the clear frontrunner to win Season 8. He had the talent, the palate, and the drive, but as the pressure mounted, he revealed a dark side that turned everyone against him. His aggression wasn't limited to the kitchen. In episode 5, he even snapped at a high school prom committee, cursing at teenagers when they gave him instructions he didn't like.
Give us attitude.
Are you kidding me? We're doing this for you. How about you back up a little bit? This is not a joke. I'm not here to play. Those little kids, they're pushing me to the limit. And I'm not doing this for my 15 minutes of fame. I'm doing this for a fucking career, so step off.
Wait, watch your language.
Watch my language. I'm a grown-ass man.
Hey guys, come on. These are clients of Hell's Kitchen. Stop being disrespectful.
His bullying intensified in episode 10. When his teammate Vinny struggled during dinner service, instead of helping, Russell mocked him. After Vinny was kicked out of the kitchen, Russell coldly told him to get out of my face, showing zero camaraderie.
This is not possible. You're done. You're done.
That's what I get served. Look, come here, all of you. He brings that pissing over, and the big surprise is the fucking bass is fucking raw!
But his threats of violence were the most disturbing. In episode 13, after a heated argument, he threatened his teammate Trev, telling him that if he spoke up again, he would slap the shit out of him.
If you talk to me like you talked to me before about that salmon, I would have slapped the shit out of you. If you ever think you can cop an attitude like that with me, best believe you're gonna catch one to the side of your fucking head.
Whoa.
Okay. I will fuck you up, bro.
The finale was a disaster of his own making. Instead of leading his brigade, he attacked them. When his teammate Rob struggled, Russell got in his face, nearly starting a physical fistfight in the middle of service, forcing Ramsey to intervene.
Step back! Hey! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's about fighting back and controlling the team and not letting them control you. And I'm not gonna go out like a chump. Hey! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh no! Hey! Just get the shit working.
He ultimately lost the title to Nona, not because she was a better cook, but because she was a better leader. In his exit interview, he proved Ramsey right by refusing to take any responsibility. He blamed his team for setting him up to fail, and infamously promised to blackball them from working in any city he was in.
It was the team that I wanted, and I thought they would help me win, and in fact, they helped me lose. So, thanks a lot, guys. I felt like I was being sabotaged. You gave your best, man. You will never get a job in any city I work. I'm gonna definitely blackball you guys, because you guys fucked me so royally tonight.
Russell Kook destroyed his reputation through violence and bullying, unlike Garav Navin, who destroyed his career by violating the most basic rule of hygiene. Garav Navin entered season 12 with massive confidence. He was an executive chef who boasted about bringing the G package to the competition, claiming it was his time to show his talents.
Feeling the heat? This is the time for me to show what I'm capable of, what my talents are, the whole G package.
But his cooking didn't match his ego. His signature dish was a tuna steak that Ramsey called dreadful, and things only got worse during the opening service.
After taking first bite of my dish, he's gonna be in that orgasm, like the Zen mode.
It's dreadful. What a big disappointment.
The moment that ended his career happened on the risotto station. In a shocking display of poor hygiene, Garav stuck his bare finger into the risotto to taste it, then put that same finger back into his mouth.
Come here, you. We do not stick our fingers in the fucking food, lick it, and then go back inside. What is this?
Sorry, chef.
When Ramsey screamed at him, Garav didn't apologize. Instead, he went to the confessional and expressed his disappointment that Gordon wouldn't take his risotto just because he put his finger in the food, insisting that every chef does it, a statement that disgusted Ramsey and viewers alike.
You're gonna not take my risotto just because I checked the rice and then finally cleaned my finger with my tongue?
He was eliminated that same night. Even in his exit interview, he refused to admit he was wrong, doubling down on his claim that everybody does it, proving he learned absolutely nothing.
I definitely not think that I'm the worst chef in that group of 20 people. Definitely not. I understand that I tasted the food by my finger, but Everybody does it.
And while Garav Navin destroyed his career with poor hygiene, Tiffany Johnson destroyed hers because she simply didn't care. Tiffany Johnson is widely considered one of the least passionate chefs to ever step foot in Hell's Kitchen. She didn't just cook poorly, she openly disrespected the standards of the industry. Her lack of professionalism was obvious during Family Night in episode 10. While serving children, she openly admitted to the cameras that she hated cooking for kids and didn't care about their opinions because they don't know fine dining.
Pizza. Come on, Tiffany!
Yes, chef.
You're so slow.
Yes, chef.
I really hate cooking for children. Kids don't know what fine dining is, so their opinions really don't matter to me.
It's burnt, look. Just cut that part off.
Her absolute lack of drive was cemented during the elimination plea that same night. When Ramsey asked her how much she cared on a scale of 1 to 10, she gave the answer that sealed her reputation forever. She hesitantly said a 9.
Do you care?
I do care.
How much on a scale of 1 to 10?
I care a scale of 1 to 10, like a 9.
She survived that night, but her career-killing meltdown happened in episode 12. During dinner service, she was caught cooking fish garnish in a dirty pan after scraping it clean. Her teammate Dana called it gross, and Ramsey was disgusted that a chef couldn't be bothered to grab a fresh pan.
45 seconds on the ramp.
You're preparing fish garnish in a dirty fucking pan. Oh, hello. All of you. I've just watched Tiffany scrape out all the old shit. So she gets the dirty pan and sticks all the fresh garnish in there.
Tiffany is definitely a little gross.
When Ramsey confronted her later about serving raw potatoes, she tried to defend herself with one of the most bizarre statements in the show's history, claiming she cared about food more than her family. Moments later, sous chef Andy had enough. She screamed at Tiffany, calling her the sloppiest cook she had ever seen, and kicked her out of the kitchen entirely.
I don't care. I care about food more than I care about my family.
It so hurts!
She was eliminated that night. In her exit interview, she admitted she underestimated how hard Hell's Kitchen was. Ramsey's final comment summed up her failure. The most passionate I ever saw Tiffany was moments ago when she was already on her way out. That was just too late.
Hell's Kitchen is harder than I thought it would ever be. Chef Ramsey, I'm sorry that I didn't prove myself as a leader tonight, but I know that I am, and, you know, hopefully one day I'll see that.
The most passionate I ever saw Tiffany was moments ago, when she was already on her way out. That was just too late.